Hello, good day. How are you today? I hope you're good and you're ready to learn. Okay, so in today's lesson, we're going to be looking at basic science. And our topic under basic science for today is gardening. We're going to be knowing the meaning of gardening and types of gardening as we go first. Okay, so today's lesson is all about gardening. Are we ready to know the meaning of gardening? Yeah. We are ready, right? Okay, let's get into today's lesson. So, what do we mean by gardening? Gardening can be explained as the activity of growing plants like flowers, vegetables, or herbs in a designated area called a garden. This involves planting seeds or young plants, taking care of them by providing water, sunlight, nutrients, and watching them grow. Gardening can be both a fun and educational hobby, where you can learn about nature, the environment, and how plants thrive. It's like having your own little space of the outdoors to nurture and enjoy. Okay, did we understand that? A garden is like a special place where people plant flowers, trees, vegetables. It's a colorful outdoor room where you can enjoy nature and play and watch things grow. It's a fun and educational hobby. Okay, it's where you nurture your own flowers, plants, vegetables, herbs. It's a fun and educational hobby. You get to learn from it and enjoy the view. That is what we mean by gardening. Okay? So there are various types of gardens. We are going to be looking at the types of gardens we have. Okay? Are we ready to know the types of gardens we have? Okay. We have the vegetable garden. Okay. We have the vegetable garden. This is a type of garden is dedicated to growing edible plants like tomatoes, carrot, and lettuce. It's a great way to produce your own fresh organic products. These pictures are showing us vegetable gardens. Okay, it's where you nurture, it's where you take care of your own vegetables like tomatoes, carrot, lettuce, cucumbers. You take care of them, and when you want to eat them, you go to your garden and pluck them. They will be fresh, right? Yes. So we have the vegetable gardens where we plant our edible plants. Okay. We also have the flower garden. We have the flower garden. The flower gardens are designed primarily for the cultivation of various types of flowers. They can be colorful, beautiful, providing aesthetic pleasure. Beautiful pleasure. Okay? Is the planting of different flowers like we have over here, different beautiful flowers. They are colorful, right? Different beautiful flowers. They are so beautiful. It provides us with appreciating beauty. It gives us pleasure. When we see beautiful things, we love them, right? It gives us pleasure, right? Yes. We see colorful things and they are beautiful. They give us pleasure. So we have the flower garden. It's primarily for taking care of different flowers. Okay. We also have the herb garden. We have the herb garden. The herb garden focus on growing herbs like basil, rosemary, and mint. These herbs can be used for cooking, teas, or medicinal purposes. This garden is just for grooming up herbs. That's why it's called the herbs garden. You can use these herbs for cooking, for teas, for medical purposes. So this is called the herb garden. Okay, did we understand that? Good. We also have the container garden. The container garden involves growing plants in pots or containers. They are suitable for small spaces like balconies and patios. Okay, these are what we mean by the container garden. They just involve you growing your plants in the pots or containers like we have over here. This is called the container garden. Okay, we also have the water garden. We have the water garden. The water garden features ponds. It features ponds, fountains, or other water features. They often include aquatic plants like water lilies and fishes. Like we have over here, we can see some leaves floating on the water, right? See some fishes. So this is called the water garden. It's like a pond or a fountain where water falls. It's called the water garden. Okay, what are the benefits of gardening? What do we benefit from gardening? Remember, we said garden is a special place where people plant flowers, trees, vegetables. It's like a colorful outdoor room where you can enjoy nature, play and watch things grow, where you take care of plants, flowers, vegetables. Okay, so what do we benefit from it? What do we benefit from gardening? Learning. Gardening is an excellent hands-on educational experience. It teaches kids about biology, ecology, and the life cycle of plants, how plants evolve. It teaches us about plants. It teaches us beautiful things. Responsibility. Taking care of garden instills a sense of responsibility. Children learn to water, weed, and take care of their plants. When you have a garden, it makes you have the sense of responsibility where you know you have to water the plants, you have to weed it, you have to take care of the plants. So it gives us a sense of responsibility. It also gives us patience. We benefit patience. We learn patience from gardening. Gardening requires patience as plants grows over time. It teaches kids to wait for the reward of their effort. You know, once you plant, it does not just grow in a twinkle of an eye. It takes time. So you are patient enough to water it and watch it grow, to weed it, and it grows. So it tells us about being patient. It teaches us about being patient. Healthy eating. Growing vegetables in the garden can encourage kids to eat more fresh and healthy food. If we grow vegetables, we eat fresh foods, right? Fresh fruits. Physical activities. Gardening is a form of physical activities. It promotes fitness and outdoor play. When you are gardening, you are enjoying it and it keeps you fit also. Creativity. Kids can be creative by designing and decorating their garden space. It should not be boring, right? You want to make it look beautiful. That is creativity. You are also connecting to nature. You will appreciate nature. You will know how beautiful nature is. Stress reduction. Spending time in the garden can relax you. Observation skill. You improve your observation skill when you notice that the plant is changing, the environment is changing, it is growing. Life lesson. Gardening can provide valuable life lesson about planning, how you plan, how you solve the problem of the plant if there was a problem, and how you adapt to the changes. Sense of accomplishment. You'll be happy when you finally realize that your plants have grown and they are succeeding, they are bearing nice fruit, they are looking beautiful. You'll be happy, right? Yes. So we benefit all this from gardening. Okay, we have some gardening tools, and how we will take care of our gardening tools. We have the hand trowel. A small hand trowel is perfect for gardening small holes for planting seeds or young plants. It's what you use to dig a little hole to put your seed or your plants. Hand rake. A child-sized hand rake can help with leveling soil, removing debris, or creating areas for planting seeds. Gardening gloves. Provide child-sized gardening gloves to protect their hands from dirt and potential thorns. When you're gardening, you have to wear gloves to protect your hand from dirt and from you getting injured by some leaves or something. We have watering can. A small little weight watering can be used to gently spray water on your plants. So these are gardening tools: hand trowel, hand rake, gardening gloves, watering can. We have kneeling pad. A comfortable kneeling pad you can put down when you want to kneel down to take care of your garden, to walk closely to the ground. We have bucket or tote bag. A small bucket or tote bag that can be used to collect weeds, carry tools, or transport harvested products. All these are gardening tools. We can use baskets to, when we finish collecting our weeds, we put them inside, or carrying our tools for gardening, or transporting our products we got from gardening, right? So it's also a tool. So how do we take care of all these tools we mentioned? Cleaning. After each use, you make sure that you clean your tools. Remove all the dirt from them. Use a brush, putting knife or hose to remove caked soils. Then drying. Make sure your tools are completely dry before storing them, because if they are not dry, it can lead to rust and damage. Okay? Sharpening. Regularly sharpen the cutting edges of tools. You can use a file to sharpen. You are taking care of your tools. All these are parts of taking care of your tools: cleaning, drying, sharpening. We have the storage. Store your tools in a dry place, well ventilated area. Hang them in hooks. Use tool racks. Keep them organized, and it will prevent damage. Okay? You can have tool maintenance kits where you put your tools, where you create you put your tools. It makes it easier for you to carry. Replace worn parts. If a tool has been worn out or broken, replace them promptly to maintain its functionality. All these are taking care of your tools. Okay? So we, at the beginning of the lesson, we talked about gardening, right? Knowing the meaning of gardening, and we said it is a special place where people plant, nurture, take care of what they have planted. We got all that, right? Good. We have learned about gardening today, the benefits of gardening, the types of gardens we have. We mentioned them earlier, right? Good. So now we have our assignment, right? What is gardening? We can say that, right? Mention 9 types of gardening and their meaning. Easy. What are the benefits of gardening? We said all that during our discussion, right? good.